All right, folks, welcome back. We're getting into game number 1 of a brand new best of 3. This is going to feature 2 of some of the best Terran there are right now, and explicitly at this matchup too. In the top right, we've got the red Terran player, aLive.
In the bottom left, as the blue Terran, he is Sidestorm Gaming's GuMiho.
Oops, I fixed the camera stuff. So I was kind of making jokes at the end of that last game. I forgot about it, but I guess Ali's in chat. If you guys don't know, actually, this guy is another one of those dudes who doesn't probably get a lot of recognition, and I don't know if he's necessarily looking for it, but we're gonna give it to him anyways, because he's one of the guys who took the reins to GameHeart after its original creator got hired to work at Blizzard, and he's the one who's been updating. Like, you guys will notice now, it doesn't have like a little 1 in the corner of the screen when only 1 unit's being made. These are some of the touches he puts into it. Yes, he works on the HOTS overlay too, and I don't know what other projects he has on the side, but quick shouts to Ali in chat, because he says, like, if we wanted, we could really put like the tasteless GG at the end of the games, and I think that would certainly be cool for a couple, but you also don't want to like rob the novelty of that by having that happen every single game, I guess. So it wasn't a totally serious request, but it's cool to know that apparently you could make that happen.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to know that you can put sounds in. It's a world of possibilities. Not just a GG.
I'm telling you, we need to make a mod where you and I are making the sound effects for every sound in the game.
It's so dumb. If he used once.
You know what? But in that one time, it would be hilarious.
Oh, God. Okay, well.
Okay. So this, by the way, is going to likely be a TvT finals. I think what's cool, though, that I'm super hyped about is, on one hand, aLive and Innovation, I think, unless I misremember, those are the guys that played in GSL just the other night, right? It was.
They did play in GSL.
Yeah, it was aLive, Innovation. Was it TY and Buell? I think was the group.
TY and Classic.
Classic, excuse me. And that, man, oh, the TvT. It's still so fresh. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but oh man, that TvT. And I think that well, aLive and GuMiho are certainly gonna have a good matchup. GuMiho's also recently played against Innovation actually in TvT, so. Well, I guess there's a chance actually Hurricane wins the top half of the bracket, and I shouldn't be counting my chickens before they hatch, or however the saying goes. If it is going to boil down to a TvT finals, I think it's one we can all get behind.
I like it. I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
I'm not even trying to like oversell TvT. I'm just saying like with these explicit players are going to make it like that much better. But Hurricane has actually been killing a lot of folks that he shouldn't be able to kill over the last couple of months.
Hurricane is... Yeah, he's like not been doing it like in the past like couple of weeks, but there was a moment, you know, there looking back on all the matcherinos where I got to be like, who's this first place guy? And it's Hurricane. He got like 3 first places in a row, so he can do it. It'll be difficult.
Yeah. Also, by the way, that XP2304 fella threw in another $10. Excuse me, another $12 to the prize pool. Finalius adds in 6, bringing the grand total for today up to $169.
Nice. Thank you. Yeah, I imagine there's still codes left.
Oh, there are definitely still codes left, so use them up while you can, guys. It's $1. It costs you nothing. The code is BTSL7, as in the number 7. You'll add $1 to the prize pool, which is awesome. And it won't cost you anything. That's what I like about it. Like, some people are a little upset that makes you log in through Twitch, and I understand. You guys, it's the internet. Always be skeptical and wary. But the plus side is you don't have to enter in any payment information, so you don't have to give them your credit card. There's no promise of pay later. Like, just log in with Twitch, and they're like, thanks for visiting our website. Thanks for proving that you're a Twitch user who came to our website, and using the code. $1 do.
Yep.
Did you hear that story? Did you see that on Reddit the other day?
I did see that on Reddit, yes. I mean, I would be willing to go to Australia even more if they were called that.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, TLDR is basically there's somebody petitioning, a very real petition to try and get the official name of the Aussie dollar changed to the $do, with some claims that it would increase the economy and the value of the dollar and blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying it would be cool. Canadians have the loonie, they could have the $do, and together we would be the cartooniest countries of money in the world.
And then England would just look upon Well, it shouldn't get it, yeah. The Viking wasn't close enough to get a couple of added shots in, and then maybe that would have gone down, but just the Cyclone damage wasn't enough. But this game is like it's sequencer. It's a long map, so even though I think I think maybe aLive's command center was delayed. Yeah, that's definitely the case. aLive's command center was delayed. GuMiho's wasn't. They both get to command center, and GuMiho even gets to like a really fast third command center on location. He has the SCV lead. He has the army lead now. I mean, nothing really scuffle-wise happened. A couple of Reaper fights, I suppose, but aLive just fallen behind.
I forgot to bring this up because it's just been so naturally TvT to have Ravens. But the auto turrets were changed in the most recent version of the patch, guys. So these do less damage and last, I think, like 2 seconds or something longer to compensate. I'm really curious if this will still be as big of a deal as it has been.
I remember we brought this up, and I finally got like confirmation. Someone even had like a number about it. It does like overall 4 more damage, but yeah, it's like lasting longer without as much of a quick punch. Which I thought was funny. Like 4 more damage. Like,
it's still meant to do what it did and helps distract some of the siege tanks to get some extra damage in there, which is nice. And this does break GuMiho's drop. Attack through the front's a little bit scary though. The Cyclone can kill a lot of SCVs very quickly if not handled immediately. And it's his own Cyclone's in no fighting shape.
Yeah, and you know, as long as GuMiho didn't take like the worst fight, like instantly lose all of his medevacs and then counterattack immediately, he's good to go. You know, he's got 3 bases. He still has the CV lead because aLive just hasn't really been reducing them. He's been on 2 bases. He's gonna replace the ones that he lost, and no stim advantage really for aLive. Just like 15 seconds. aLive is still just behind in the game, but with that fight going well for him, he has maybe an opportunity to take an army fight here and there, which he will need to do before long. Like he's fallen behind, and he's gonna fall way behind with the 3rd base.
By the way, big shout outs to Acid Bean. He throws in $6 to the prize pool. It says Terrans and like a little rejoicing emote because he's also excited about the remaining players today. Yeah, man, GuMiho, aLive, Innovation, and Hurricane. It's a very interesting top 4 bracket. And I would say a very expected one. These 4 guys have been in the top 4 of the last few combination, like Alima Leagues, BTSLs. Like, they're the folks we expect to see here.
Yeah. Hurricane's still, I think, like a name that's like,
He's like the new guy, everyone's kind of embracing him.
Yeah, exactly. Some Liberator harassment. GuMiho sets down a center tower at his 3rd base, which can't be good news for aLive. Now, aLive really hasn't gotten much scouting since the very beginning of this game, so he didn't see the 3rd base, but, center tower over there probably needs a taken.
That's a really weird sensor tower placement. I mean, the position on the map is great, but I mean, where it physically is looks weird. I
love it. So there's obviously a disadvantage here.
From the other side?
I think you can with like most units.
Yeah.
Even like a Hellion. No, that's the downside.
If it was back like two or three grid spaces, I think it'd be amazing.
I think if you're gonna go for a Sense Tower that is out in the open, you might just put it out in the open. Like just go full on it. Because
that's true.
The point is, if it's near your 3rd, then it covers like a half of the map that isn't even like passable, right? So it's useless. So you're just gonna get like the maximum effect of the sensor tower. Without being too silly about it. But this is a really good drop.
Yeah, unfortunately, aLive, though, is saying, screw it. It's East 1, East 2, base trade time, because he's not coming back home for it. And stopping this... Oh, no.
Why is he breaking down the rocks? Oh, God. This is, it didn't take that long, but even 10 seconds is enough time for GuMiho to see where the army positioning is with that sensor tower and reposition. Yeah.
And of course, he doesn't need to do much. He just has to buy a little bit of time because he's already ahead on the race. He's already killed the natural base of aLive. This is so bad for aLive, though. The auto turrets come down and try to break the tanks, but they already took out so many of the Marines. And the less aLive has, the faster, or the longer it'll take for him to actually base trade it out.
Dang. Okay, so GuMiho, he got a pounce on top of the... Okay, never mind. He's pouncing again on top of the army. This should be good enough. Okay, decides to continue investing, but I still think it'll be good enough with his production, of course, being untouched.
It's 3 bases to 1. He's going to have the 2-2 upgrade advantage. He already has 1-1 over his opponent's 1-0. I really like aLive, and I think aLive is a fantastic TvT player, but yeah, even the best couldn't get back from this situation. GG. Oh, hey, shout out to Blaine11. This is just doing my part. Throws in one of the codes. Did you hear about this story? Did I think I told. I don't remember if I told the story on stream or not with you, or if it was on Nate's stream.
The Blaine story doesn't sound familiar.
This guy's like, I guess, friends with my roommate, or works with her, or whatever. So she's hanging out on stream while I'm building the chair the other day, and he's like, he texts her or whatever, like, "Are you on BaseTradeTV stream right now? Like, is that actually you?"
Oh, you did. Yes, sorry.
Yeah, so small world, cool thing to see fans. I sent him one of the, well, I don't want to spoil it in case he hasn't gotten it yet, but one of the things we signed while you were here as a bit of a cool, hey, how are yous? But
cool.
The cool thing about him that I want to brag about here, straight up, Blaine, I'm bragging about you right now, buddy, was we looked him up. You know, we hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I've been a fan of the channel forever. Recognize me, senpai," and then like they've been watching for like 2 weeks. We looked up Blaine on the on DeepBot. This dude's been watching for years, like literally years on the channel. So that was really cool to see, actually. Also, if the guys are unaware, the bot, because it awards a part 2 for every 5 minutes that you've been in chat. It also tracks when you've been in chat, so you can see like, oh, so and so has spent this many hours on the stream, or they first tuned in, or they subbed on this day. Like, it's kind of cool going back through that. Not that we regularly comb through it, but you know, you look up the odd person from time to time. Scarlett will be like, "Oh, I've been watching a lot," and we go look, and yeah, Scarlett's actually watched a lot of BaseTradeTV, like WTF.
On mute.
It's okay. We all know she just comes through the out-of-game scenes with Zombie Grub's cats. We all do, let's be honest.
Is she even that much of a cat person?
You don't have to be a cat person. Your cats are that cute. I would, if I was a dog person, I'd still be like, "Oh my god, Nugget."
That's cute. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
All right, folks, we're getting into game number 2. And, uh-oh, it might get a little bit hot here under the sea. In the bottom right, we've got the red Terran player aLive, soon to be joined by his opponent.
Yes. And get a Sarah for the 15-month resub. And the top left is the blue Terran. He is GuMiho.
All right, well, GuMiho's actually not too much of a stranger. We've seen him do this many times where he'll get up in a series against a tough opponent and try to finish it out with something cheesy. I think we see this more evidently against Zerg more than anywhere else, obviously, but Proxy Reapers against Terran can be one of the snowballiest, tilt-inducingest, frustratingest, I know none of those are words, just way to lose the game. And for aLive, he's such a good player, you would say, "Oh, there's no way he falls to this," but Proxy's a proxy, and if he doesn't see this coming, it's going to hurt.
Yes. He is setting up to expand, which is a problem. If he manages...
factory.
Yeah. If he does manage to hold on, this build has really evolved from like the 3 racks proxy all in, you know, and just catch him surprise and insta GG, to more of a macro-oriented, like, follow up with the tech pretty quickly so you don't fall behind in that regard, and then just do enough damage economically to match things up again. Or, you know, obviously get a lead, ideally.
Hey, I know this guy was on a pretty awesome-looking vacation with some delicious-looking food, but Rurikar threw in $20 to the prize pool. We still have, like, 60-something codes remaining, and we're $216 raised for today. We could actually almost triple the prize pool today to 300 if we can get everyone.
Oh, this is bad. This is actually my B game. That 3 bird took so much damage. Oh. Okay, well.
He cancels the reactor to start building Marines at least, so he won't be totally defenseless. But the problem is, like, the factory's gonna take a while to finish, and then on top of that, he's gotta get Cyclones producing, and in the meantime, he's just bleeding out SCVs. So GuMiho will get ahead from this one way or the other.
Yeah, I think too far ahead, really.
Yeah.
That Marine doesn't even die.
Oh, like, it's a hell yeah, not a Cyclone.
Yep. I mean, go as fast as possible, but that at this point in time, it'd be like 5 Reapers to 1 Hellion. That would still die. GG.
And what a quick first semifinals match for what we expected out of a, like, I was like, oh, we're buckling in for a TvT. This should be a good long series, but nope. So we are now 1 hour and 20 minutes into the broadcast, and we are at the other semifinals. We have 1 best of 3 and 1 best of 5 left. Hurricane and Innovation, don't let us down. We need some long, good TVPs. We'll see you guys soon. Although, actually, on that note, It might be a shorter cast today, and that might not be so bad because we have another cast. I'm just going to advertise this really quick, right? Because we're going to be back later tonight for the Gameland Invitational Finals, final qualifier. So, anyways, see you soon.